Duck Fart TV.
Last time on the show, we set the stage and talked a bit about the limitations of our platform. We met Wilbur, our host, and also our newsman for the series. We learned a bit about the liberation of Tarnopol. I completely mispronounced Yorktown. And then we took a moment to talk about the difference between the facts and when I take the seat as Gabby in our missions. In our fictional story, Gabby just spent 3 days training his new P47, and on an afternoon of the 18th, Gabby went on his first mission as Wingman 1 in his flight. They were tasked with escorting B-26 bombers deep over enemy lines. Godspeed, Gabby and boys. Come home safe.
Date, April 18th, 1944. Takeoff time, 17:05. Heavy low clouds in the forecast with a strong southwest by south wind. Today we're escorting B-26 bombers over 100 miles from our airfield to hit targets deep behind enemy lines. It's my first mission with these boys since we were issued the P47. We sure did a lot of training the last few days, but we'll see what happens when the real bullets are flying. I was having some rudder control issues on takeoff. But I was able to get her off the ground. Once I was in the air, I was able to work out the problem, and we were on our way. Now we just had to make the 100-mile flight to our target and back. The rest of my flight was having a really hard time keeping up with the bomber formation. I didn't want to pull too far ahead, but I didn't want to leave the bombers without an escort either. I tried to reach my flight and the bomber flight on the radio, but the damn thing wasn't working again. I just had to hope they would catch up and keep trying them on the radio. Finally, just before we left Allied ground and started our trip over the channel, I was able to get a hold of the bombers, have them circle back to allow my flight to catch up. We formed up so we could start our trip over the channel as quickly as we could. Let's hope the clouds clear up a bit. They're wreaking havoc on our visibility and our comms. We were about halfway to our target and most of the way over the channel when I started to get a feeling of dread deep down in my stomach. Kind of feeling you get when you know someone is coming for you, but you don't know where they're coming from. It'd been way too quiet this far into a long flight like this. Something had to be coming our way, and soon. Not even 5 minutes after I had my gut feeling, shouts came out over the radio.
Enemy fighters, 11 o'clock low. 4 of them. Looks like SW-190s.
I broke formation first to see if I could break them up. I spotted them off my nose just to the port side low. Since there was only 4 of them, I thought I could make them scramble and then they would be easy pickings for the rest of my flight. I dove down through them, but the clouds blocked my view. I caught up behind them and then made a pass with my guns. My first burst was a complete miss. Then I regained control and made another pass. I landed hits on 2 different aircraft, one of which I hit twice and sprung a leak in its port side fuselage. Then the damn bird stalled on me. I recovered quick, but I couldn't believe how finicky this new airframe was in real combat. I nosed the aircraft down through the clouds to gain some cover and airspeed, and then turned back towards the fray. As I came back up through the clouds, the enemy was focused on our bombers ahead. Now we were in a chase. I knew that 2 of them were damaged, and the tail gunners can lay down a lot of rounds on them bombers. This could be over in a heartbeat, I thought. Just like I thought, sure enough, one of them got shot down, but it wasn't by the tail gunners, it was by one of the other members of our flight who had caught up to him. At that point, the remaining fighters pulled off. They would have to circle around for another pass. That was my chance to get into position. The bombers were safe for now. Time to go in for the kill.
Duck Farm TV.